This week we do demos in the rain. We fly a drone. We look for more money for the road trip on the streets. And finally, Mike storms out and is replaced by a completely random person. Last week we left off with me flying to Minneapolis, Minnesota, picking up Howard the truck, building the racks for all the gear, and then driving off to Nashville, Tennessee. When we started off in Nashville, it was a little bit dismal. But on the plus side, we did prove that you can have an X1 line array sitting out in the pouring rain all day. We then pried the neighbors out of their place of business with the EVID-50s. Next, it was indoors for some audio demos with EVID-S, Dynacord, and EVC. And what kind of road trip would it be if we didn't put more speakers in more roll-up doors? Luckily, we sold some gear, gave away a microphone, and had more fun with drones. And during this stop, we actually almost shut down traffic with the audio level. But now, it's time for some fun. Good morning, everybody. We're on our way to EVID in Nashville. So we're in the car. Here's Dan. Say hi, Dan.
Hello, everybody.
Got Mike in the back.
Hello.
All right. And we're going on a Segway Tour of Nashville. So we're going to bring you along for the ride. So enjoy.
You may ride over different types of terrain. Always proceed
It's safety first at EVID. So we picked out our helmets and did our safety instruction video.
Loose and slightly bent, and allow your body to move with the Segway PT. Provided you adhere to all the training instructions and safety warnings provided in this video and your Segway PT training, your tour should be a safe and fun experience.
All right, so again, I'm Patrick. The Segway is a self-balancing machine. It always wants to stay upright. Even if you're not on it, it'll just kind of meander forward like 10 feet and then shut itself off, but it'll stay upright. The way it works is just letting your body weight shift. Hips forward, weighting the toes to go forward. Hips back, weighting the heels to stop. Nice, gentle, not dramatic motions. Just gently letting yourself fall forward as far as you want to go faster. We'll get that one. That'll be your Segway. That's the long and short of it.
Okay.
They all have fun nicknames. That Segway is Paul Blart.
Is what? Paul Blart?
Yeah.
Great. I'm riding Paul Blart.
Let's scoot this in here.
Mike took his turn learning how to drive the Segway, and then it was on to Dan. Luckily, there was no footage of me driving this thing. Then it was finally time for us to get out on the road and enjoy the ride.
Here's a little side slope. You can try this out. It'll want to pull you right, so just lean left and steer it left.
One of our first stops was the Schermerhorn Symphony Center.
Please don't zigzag in and out of these black holes.
Oh man, It's like you were reading my mind. One of Tennessee's largest and longest running nonprofit performing arts organizations, the Nashville Symphony has been an integral part of the Nashville music city scene since 1946. With its 83-member ensemble, it performs 170 concerts annually. Looking around the Nashville skyline, we of course see the AT&T building, otherwise known as the Batman building. Our tour guide did inform us that this was indeed the tallest building in the United States. It's not. He was joking.
There are big wooden blocks on the side of the rotunda there, and those are set up as music notes on the staff. And that would be the melody of Will the Circle Be Unbroken.
Where is that?
Right here to the left here, those big wooden blocks.
Oh, look at that.
And that was the last song in '74. They had a big, the final show at the Grand Ole Opry when they left the Ryman. They had a huge show. All the big celebrities and stars were there. And Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash sang the last set of the night. And that was the last song they sang.
Will the circle be unbroken?
And follow me this way.
All right.
After that show, the people at the Ryman took a saw to the stage and cut a big circle of wood out of the center of the stage and took that wood to the new at Opryland Gaylord and put it in the middle of the new stage at Opryland. So now the new singers are putting on a piece of history. Circle remains unbroken. Kind of the idea. We're going to go across the Walk of Fame here. Watch out for this cliff on the left. It'll be mostly country musicians, people you'd expect to see on here, but anybody who's made a contribution to Nashville's music scene could be on. Ronnie Millsap, Reba McEntire, you'd expect to see. Roy Orbison, Buddy Holly's band, the Crickets are on here as well. Jimi Hendrix was in Nashville from 61 to 65. Little Richard's on here. Elvis, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Michael Yamo be there, McDonald. Kid Rock does a lot of charitable work in town. He's on here. Steve Cropper, Booker T and the MGs. They don't sit on the dock of the bay. All those Memphis R&B hits. State of Alabama is on here. Alabama. But I'll tell you one more thing about this building. There is a replica of the WSM AM broadcast antenna that's on top of it. Yep. And that was one of the clear channels. And that's AM 650. And on a clear night, if the weather was cooperating, you can hear that in parts of Canada and Mexico, and all the way to the Rocky Mountains. So if you're an aspiring country musician, you can hear that, you know, almost anywhere on this side of the Rockies. You would think that Nashville was the place to come to get your song way out there and get your foot in the door. And that's really the power of that station, is the reason for the country happens. This mimics the curves of the Cumberland River that goes through Nashville, and there are steel guitar picks underneath that actually kind of mimic the ripples on the river when the wind's blowing. They don't make much noise. We're going to go up here through the Ascend Amphitheater. Now this is Nashville Park. They just finished their third season of the amphitheater. We're going to drive right through it. You can see the sound system they have here. The last show of the season last year. Doggy Dog did like that second. Buddy Guy and Jeff Beck did a show together. Duran, Journey, Cheap Trick, Joe Jett. Van Morrison was here this fall. Santana was here this summer. Chris Staples had other country musicians here. They got all kinds of speakers. Really great acoustics for an outdoor venue. The Symphony is playing here. They set up chairs in the front, and then out there it's open seating. You can bring like a picnic blanket or a lawn chair. It looks like they have a temporary roof that kind of comes out right here.
A little skyline shot of Nashville. So here we are, enjoying the fun. right outside the amphitheater.
There's a good boy here. There used to be, maybe 9 years ago now, there was a thermal energy garbage burning facility where the park is now. And they had a big fire and the place burnt down. And then the flood happened and they decided not to rebuild, so they built this cool little park. Much better than burning garbage.
We made our way over to the Nashville Bicentennial Park. In the park, you'll find 95 circular plaques, one for each county in Tennessee. Beneath each plaque is a time capsule containing items from that particular county. Then we made our way over to the Court of Three Stars and Bell Carillon. And this is where we found the Bicentennial Park bells. Now this is a really cool thing because the bells play at different times during the day. All right, we're gonna see if we can catch this on film. So I'm standing on the parabolic reflector point. So as we go around and you talk right on this specific point, the echo comes through the whole time. It's really quite cool. So there's a nail right in the center point here, and this is where the reflection happens. It's pretty cool to listen to. Now our guide Patrick had been very clear about several things along the way, one of which was this park. And we had been made aware that there was no running really fast on the Segways in the park. We wanted to make sure we stayed away from people, stayed safe. So there was only one option, race.
Oh my God, guys, take it nice and easy.
Sadly, my Segway was defective and didn't go faster than Mike's. I of course blamed the Segway. But here we go.
All right. There you go, $300 ticket.
Settle down. Follow me this way, guys. Let me show you something else that's
all right.
dangerous.
They're even.
This thing here, we are, to go on the map, the park rangers have said that you have to follow my exact path. We've had 5 people drive off the cliff. It's hard to see the edge, especially over there when you're on the map. Because Memphis, the Gold Road is the interstate, the Black Road is the state highway, circles with the county seat, railroad tracks, rivers and lakes, Hurricane Mills, that's where Loretta lives. What's that? That's the county seat. It's just metal.
So this is where they brought Jimmy Hoffa to have his final days in trial. They captured him in Chattanooga and brought him up here, and he was acquitted of all charges.